Dana crashed out. I can't do it. Hope everybody's well. It's fucking humid out. Gee, what happened? It is humid. What? Someone type in chat so I know this thing works, because I'm scared that YouTube is playing me. There we go, perfect. Just here to say, fuck that, been eating, fuck you, screwed me out of, oh my god. Which one's Ewert? I don't even know. Oh, that guy? Yeah. I hate this man so much. He's such an idiot. This guy is an idiot. He'd be like, I'm picking this guy because... He literally said, I'm picking this guy because a lot of favorites have won tonight. Are you kidding me? And then another time he's like, for this fight, he's like, I'm picking this guy because this guy's too big of a favorite. Bro, are you kidding me, bro? What is wrong with you? What an idiot. It's lagging. Is it good now? This guy is look at him. He looks like Vinny. Bro, I hate this man so much. He has to work for Vegas. There's no way. Let me know, guys. Is the live good right now? Let me know. Just bought a fresh pack of stogies. I did drink a little bit. Drank a little bit of gin. Sipping on gin and juice. This guy has got to go, bro. I got 4 of these. Let me eat. And I drop one. This is my ghost. Guys, double tap the screen. Get some likes in here. It might help the flow of the live stream. This guy, no matter what, you're doing better than him, bro. I'm going to pick the over 1.5 because I want to. Well, I might do a challenge, like, just fade his picks and see how rich I can get. What an idiot. This fight, bro. This fight right here. You gotta be kidding me. I know for a fact this is not how Dana White wanted to start his show. It's the greatest show on television ever to exist ever. All decisions. Nasty. Double tap the screen, guys. Get some likes. I know you can do it. Gianni the Greek guy, he's like, bro, I'm fading this fighter because he fights with Chimaev. He trains with Chimaev. So the price tag's too big. Bro, are you stupid, bro? You gotta be kidding me. I can't stand people that bet based on the odds. There are some cappers I fuck with that be doing that, but whatever. I will never do that. I'm betting on this guy because he's an underdog. Bro, who's going to win the fight? I couldn't even bet on Contender Series. New York would not let me do it. I'm super close to Connecticut. I almost drove to Connecticut, but I'm like, nah, let me not be a fucking degenerate. The first person to like the stream gets $50. Try me. That was nasty, bro. Nasty knife for Contender Series. I'm going to put Johnny the Greek up. How do I do this? First person to like the live gets $50. Straight Zell. I technically made money because I edited a video while this was happening. Boom. $200. Free money. It's fun though. It is fun having fights on Tuesdays, but my God. My God. It was kind of hard to watch. This was a good scrap. Like, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. This guy made me crash out because he's like, I've learned from my last fight. This guy lost to Torres Finney. That's horrendous. At least this guy threw strikes. You know, 51 significant strikes. This fucking guy, I think he landed 4 significant strikes in the 3rd round. Nasty. Someone gave it a 30-26. There's no way, bro. There's no way. This was a good fight, too. I actually enjoyed this. Once I heard this guy's from Yonkers, I knew immediately he's going to lose. If you're from the Bronx or Yonkers, you lose every single fight. What else we got? This was crazy, bro. This is why you got to practice those teep kicks. Straight to the ribs. Bink. Nasty. Who we fighting? Everyone, bro. The Contender Series just happened for Dana White. He was not happy, bro. He crashed out. Patty claps Ilya. You can fight this guy if you want. I wish I could do AI and make his mouth move. Guys, like the live. How do I have 0 likes on here? Like the live. Like the video. I'm gonna crash out like Clown Show. I'll leave right now. Throw 3 punches, gets a 30. I know. What did he do? Bro, he lost round 2, I guess. Round 3, how do you... This guy did nothing. It's fun to watch, though. I'm not mad at it, whatever. I got to see fights. That last one was barely a fight. This guy got headbutted, which I get is bad. But when the guy's head is like this far away from your head, let's stop acting like you just died. He got headbutted, he went, what? And then he went, ah. Bro, you already opened your eye. It already happened. What? Ah. My eyelid just got stuck. Bro, crazy. I know Dana's livid right now. He goes, I don't know if you've ever seen the Contender Series. I look forward more to Dana crashing out than I do the fights. I can't remember, but I swear to God, I used to be able to bet on this shit. It won't let me bet on Contender Series anymore. They're scared of me. I could have sworn, Sebastian, back when you were betting on this shit, I could have sworn I was placing parlays and shit. I don't know why they took it away. That's fucked up. Underdog Fantasy app, they would let me bet on strikes. So I was like, fuck it, I'll make a strike parlay. Then when I went to place the bet, they're like, we no longer allow this in New York. Then why are you showing me this shit? I couldn't even bet. It's my first time watching fights in a while and not betting. Well, I watched one championship, but this fight was pretty garbage too. This guy's last name is a fucking fruit. I'm not calling him Mangos. I'm calling him Mangoes. What was it? Wasn't it Mangos or something like that? I'm calling him Mangoes. I don't care. The last fight was my breaking point. Which one? This one? Bro. 30 significant strikes is way more than I thought, too. This guy, bro, like, I don't get how you do this, where you're like, come on. There's no way in his mind he thought that was going to work. There's no way. And now this guy's still undefeated. Like, come on, bro. People have gotten contracts just from standing and banging. This guy was literally just hopping around. He's like, that's not going to get you anything. Like, how... You kind of have to be dumb to be a fighter. Like, I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Justin Gaethje, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you have to be special needs to kind of fight like that. There has to be something wrong with you. But there really is something wrong with some of these fighters. There has to be something wrong with this guy. There has to be. There's no way you think you can do that, get a decision. Like, bro, just stand and bang. Even if you get knocked out, you're going to get a contract. Like, I've fainted before. Fainting is so much fun. I don't get why fighters don't like getting knocked out. You wake up, you have no idea where you're at. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I bet 51 back 35 and threw it away because of that last one. Sheesh. Last pretzel. It's all gone. Now I'm at the bank depositing money. I feel that. That's me tomorrow. Nasty, bro. 4 decisions. What is this, the main card of the UFC 319? Bedtime MMA said that shit. He's like, bro, why do I feel like this card is going to be straight nasty prelims, then the main card is going to be straight decisions? Don't I say that all the time in the Discord? It'll be like 7 finishes. I'm like, watch, the main card is going decision. It happens every time. It happens every time. Even 319, this main card could go straight decisions. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it, bro? Nasty. I should put 319 predictions on here, but I forgot. Shit. Now we just got Contender Series talk. Crazy. Got a like. We got a like, guys. Thank you so much for that 1 like. I appreciate y'all. This is why I don't do fight companions, too. I don't do fight companions because I'm like, bro, I number one, I want to enjoy the fights by myself. Number 2, if they're shitty, I don't want to sit here and talk about shitty fights. So everybody else can do their fight companions, and then I'll do an after party. What chances Jeff Neal knocks me out? That fight should not go the distance. If that goes the distance, I'll be shocked. Carlos Prates. We know that, bro. Carlos Prates. Is your photo on IG still Prates? The best base for MMA? Smoking cigarettes. I need a haircut. But I'm too cheap. I have a 1 month rule for haircuts. You gotta wait a month. Decent fights though, whatever. I started drinking. Halfway through, I started drinking. Because I was like, bro, if this is going to be like this, I might as well drink for this shit. One of the worst Dana White finishes ever. We've seen worse ones, bro. Didn't Dana give 0 contracts one time? I said it before. I look forward to Dana White crashing out more than I look forward to the fights. Yeah, Carlos after his first UFC win, fire. N-word was somewhere in the middle of Brazil, hella geeked. Shout out Prates, bro. Smoking stogies, still doing 5-rounders. 2 of the fights were very bad. Yeah. What's worse, this guy's picks or the fights themselves? The worst fights of the night were probably, this one was pretty god awful. Isn't this guy a striker? How many takedowns did he land? Wasn't this guy a striker? Where did that come from? The Radley and Mangos fight was a very skilled fight. It was a bad matchup. I liked that fight. It's crazy. This guy is from, I don't know if he is from there or where he trains, but they said he was from Yonkers, New York or whatever, or trains out of Yonkers. That's where he used to live. Once I heard that, I'm like, he is definitely losing. 30-27, that makes sense. He is a dog, but I really appreciate this guy striking. I really do. They were both grapplers. Got you. I was confused. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Great kick to the stomach. Great little teep kick. Bink. Love that shit. This fight was kind of weird, too. This guy was looking like a demon in round 1, and then he gassed. 30-27? I thought he could have won a single round, maybe. But this guy kept nailing takedowns. How many takedowns did this motherfucker have? 4? I love you. All right. That's why it was just a bunch of grappling and reversals. I appreciated his, who was it, Mangos? I'm going to call him Mango. I appreciate how much he was like reversing shit and like getting out of all the submission ability, or a lot of all the grappling exchanges. So if anyone, I would have signed him maybe just because I could see a path to victory for him in the UFC. But this guy's getting starched in the UFC. Both these guys are getting starched in the UFC. This guy in round 1 looked so bad. It was like, he kind of grew into the fight a little bit, mainly because this motherfucker gassed, but definitely getting starched in the UFC. This guy won, so we'll accept it. These guys have a future. I will say that. These guys, I don't even want to see their names ever again in my life. Can I sniff your crotch? Honestly, if you dropped like a $50 dono, I would let you sniff it. I'm not even joking. Now, Mango's a fraud, straight bum, never gets in the UFC. He was throwing, I could see a path for his grappling. It's just, he couldn't get it done. DDP or Chimaev or Hamzat? I am going DDP, bro. I dropped a prediction video today. Check it out. I had all my picks. I got some underdogs in there. I dropped an early leans video last week, and I flipped on some of the stuff. That DDP and Hamzat fight, I'm still not confident, so don't bet the house on DDP. Uber and Ural is so far from the UFC caliber, they're basically amateurs. Yeah. This guy just bouncing around. Bro, throw a fucking punch, man. 30 significant strikes in a 15-minute fight. That means you're throwing 2 significant strikes per minute? Come on, bruh. Pussy is expensive these days. I'm a cheap hooker, bro. $50 is nothing. I paid $100 for a prostitute in Dominican Republic, so my price is cut in half. Bless you, bro. Dana said it was a draw. I kind of agree, man. I thought this guy won round 2 and round 3. I really did. Regards from Brazil, big Carlos Prates fan. He is from my city. I love Carlos Prates, bro. Out of all the fighting nerds, he's probably my favorite. Mainly because he smokes cigarettes, but you gotta love Carlos Prates, bro. If you follow him on IG, he's pretty funny too. I like Gene Silva too. Rufy's probably my 3rd. Kaio is my 4th. Mikhail Olenjacek is my 5th. I'm kidding. Please don't act like a Polish guy is a fighting nerd. Please don't do that to me tonight. And then my least favorite person on this earth. I'm gonna go with the under 1.5. Shut up. You don't even watch these fights. Shut up. I'm gonna go with the underdog because he's an underdog. Shut up. Shut up. I know you're trying to rob me for my money, you piece of shit. This guy might be Giuliano's father. No offense, Giuliano Argenti, if you're watching this. I fucking love you. But this might be your father. Betting Dana White Contender Series is like scratching the lotto. Yeah. Parlay, you're bugging. Parlay, were you begging? What? Oh, betting? It won't let me. It won't let me, bro. I almost drove to Connecticut to place a bet, but I'm like, nah, it's like too degenerate. To drive across state lines to place a bet, I don't care that much. Thank God I didn't, because motherfucker, I would have been out of money. Facts Bro won't let me bet either. It's for the better. I swear to God, it used to let me. I could have sworn I used to bet on Contender Series. But now it won't let me do that shit. Nasty. Bro, you were a fiend for trying to drive across state. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Granted, Connecticut is literally like very close to me. It's like 10 minutes. You went 3 for 2 today. What book are you using? I'm a casual. I use FanDuel and DraftKings. Gio's on Clown Show right now. I know I saw Clown was live, but I had to watch Contender Series. I couldn't watch the live. I placed bets and lost all of them. Yeah, the Contender Series, guys, I just recommend, like, if I were to bet today, I would have bet $10. I highly recommend not betting like 50 or 100 on Contender Series. It's just so up in the air. You know, I'd rather place a dollar bet for 5,000, say a prayer, than to actually try and make money on Contender Series. It's called social gambling. It's just for fun. They've been on for 7 hours. God damn. Even when I'll be able to bet on Contender Series, eventually they'll allow it in NYC, but I'll bet underdogs. Yeah, exactly. You saw the first 2 were dogs that won? I did. That made me wish I bet on this shit, but I didn't. I had Radley around 2 and 3 and Miller around 2 and 3. There was some kid in my Discord that just needed this piece of shit to get a KO. Can you imagine how much that must suck? I forget who it was. Someone in my Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, you can. It is $400. I'm kidding. It's free. But the only issue is I don't know how to tell you how to sign up. What do you think of the new Paramount deal? I love it. I feel bad for Whose Discord? My Discord. It's not popping. There's like 5 people in there, but those 5 people keep it active. So I do have a Discord. I believe you can find it as parlay-princes-UFC. Tell me if you can find it, useless. Parlay-princes-UFC. She was talking about you right now in Clash. I believe it. I believe it. He's about to owe me $5 once my... What did I bet him? Damn, why did I bet him this? I should have bet MVP. I bet $5 on GM3 to beat Mikhail Olenjacek. My thoughts on the Paramount deal, I'm in heaven. Granted, I never paid for a pay-per-view in like the past 3 years, but you know, it's basically the same cost as what I pay for ESPN Plus, so I'm happy as shit. This motherfucking Mangos sucks so bad. I hate how these young guys can't show up like majority of 21-year-olds. Yeah. Hey, at least he threw strikes. Look at this. 4? Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. 4 significant strikes in a 15-minute fight. 4. At least he threw 14. 4. What's the average on that in a 15-minute fight? I can't even do the math. It's so low. 0.2 strikes in a minute per minute. Do you know what Contender Series was sponsored by DraftKings? So why could you bet? I don't know. New York, it wouldn't let me bet on it. Clown says you were not happy about losing the bet. That's true, bro. I was fucking livid. Not even because I lost $5, just because Angela Hill point spread should have hit. How confident are you in GM3? Not confident at all. That's why I bet Gilly $5. They're talking about teaching you how to gamble. Bro, I will never take advice. I don't care. Once Giuliano shows me a betting slip, I'll take his advice. If he can't show me a betting slip, I will never take his advice. Stop betting with Gio. You bet again with him this weekend? Yeah, on GM3, bro. I should have done I tried to bait him into doing it with Andrade, but he's picking Andrade too. I should have done MVP because he's on Cannoneer. It's a tough one for me. GM3 is a bit inconsistent at times. Bro, so is Mikhail, bro. Mikhail fucking sucks. Mikhail sucks, bro. In my eyes, if GM3 can beat Edmund Shabazian, he can beat Mikhail Olenjacek. Like, it should be that simple. Show us your dick. $100 dono, I will do a split and show my left testicle. Swear to God. Go on Clown Show and tell Gilly to pay up. Bro, he won the bet. He won the bet. I'm leading Mikhail right now. Hell no, I'm going GM3. People Islam, I don't know what the hell that means. What did you bet with him for what fight? Bro, I said GM3 is winning. He said Mikhail. Some people Islamic. Good job, bro. That is true. Jared Chin cooked, even got hurt. Exactly. That's why I'm going MVP. I picked Cannoneer at first. I'm like, bro, how is he an underdog? You stupid. But then I really thought about it. I'm like, this guy gets hurt every fight. Barely gets finished. He got finished by Imavov. Not even barely. He almost gets finished. And MVP is so hard to train for. Betting with Gio is fucking bait. We are all fish. Don't bite the hook. Bro, it's $5. I don't care. I thought you said he owes you. Nah, he doesn't owe me. He won the bet. Last week we bet, I said Angela Hill point spread. So Angela Hill just had to win a single round, and she couldn't do that shit. Why, bro? GM3 is so fucked. GM3 0-3 on takedowns against Tavares. I know. That Brad Tavares loss is so bad. How big are Islam, ma? Gilly does pay up his bets. I'm pretty sure outside of Lane, maybe. It's only $5, guys. I'm not stupid. I'm not betting $50 with people. I bet $50 with DraftKings and FanDuel, not Geo. It's all good. He does pay, but he humiliates you if you. It's okay because I had the Gene Matsumoto thing. If you guys don't know the story, I pick flipped from Gene Matsumoto to Miles Johns, and then he accused me of stealing the pick from him. So then what I did was I pick flipped again, and I said, I'm going Gene Matsumoto then," and then he won. So if he ever dogs me, I just say, "Bro, I can't believe you picked Miles Johns." Isn't Brad Tavares good anti-grappler, or am I tripping? Brad Tavares is well-rounded. He's just, like, not good. But I think he's better than Mikhail Olenjacek. Bro, it's about your reputation. Let's stop acting like Mikhail Olenjacek is, like, an actual fighting nerd. He's from fucking Poland. He beat Cedric Dumas because Cedric Dumas is Cedric Dumas. That fight is 50-50. I'm okay with picking GM3. You know, if I get that pick wrong, whatever. I'll still bet Mikhail KO at some points. I'll do that shit. I don't care. I bet such little amounts of money. NBA players will get half of the Paramount deal if it was NBA. Fighters don't get shit. Don't even feel bad anymore, though, because they don't fight. Yeah, exactly, bro. They're very inactive. A lot of these fighters are fighting once a year, which I don't get, bro. How do you get paid $15,000 a fight and you fight once a year? It's like, what's his face, who's fighting Kai Asakura? He hasn't fought in 2 years. What are you doing? Bro, GM3 is a dead man walking. No, yeah, you're right. Mikhail Olenjacek is lethal, bro. Mikhail is Francis. Did you pick Dumas? I didn't pick Dumas, but I did Dumas point spread like a dickhead. So I needed Dumas to not get finished, and I needed him to at least win a round. But GM3 is a fighter and was scared against Hamzat, so scared he got... Bro, Mikhail is not Hamzat. Are you listening to me? It's Mikhail Olenjacek. You mad rat backwards. I don't know what language that is. He's talking mad shit in, like, Hebrew. Oh, wow, he got KO'd by cum slut. Bro, it's Hamza, bro. He was probably scared for the takedown. He probably tried to stuff the takedown and think. Took a round versus RDR and made it competitive, who's now... Exactly. Mikhail Olenjacek got subbed by Michelle Pereira and Kevin Holland in round 1. Not to mention after taxes and coach's fee. Yeah, bro, literally. $5K, take 2 years off. Work at the gas station. I didn't understand people were picking Dumas. I forget who I picked. I doubt I picked Dumas, but I remember I did have Dumas point spread. I definitely did. I don't want to talk about it. Bro, spider, if you climb on my foot, I will kill you. Is there another spider on me? Bro, are you, like, am I in Africa? What is going on right now? Maybe he gets a sub, but I'm telling you, his only chance is a sub. Yeah, exactly. I'm going Mikhail Olenjacek submission. GM3 submission. Mikhail Olenjacek has been subbed 6 times. I'm super cool with that. Bro, GM3 is mad pussy. He got scared of Hamza like DDP today. You might be talking me into picking GM3. It's a tough one. I know it's tough. I like Mikhail. He's got good hands. I still have faith in him. Bro, he could win. I'm not saying he won't win. I'm just saying GM3 sub 100% happening. GM3 is basically like Khabib. I see no difference in Khabib or GM3. No, I'm kidding. But I like it, bro. A submission demon versus a guy that loves to get subbed. And the guy that loves to get subbed fucking sucks and has T-Rex arms. Penis. Penis. Tom Aspinall's in the chat. Oh my god. GM3 sub. Hey, I don't want to hear it, useless. You said Sharabola is not going the distance. And look what happened. I should have bet you 5 on that. Fuck. I'll be up $5. Guys, shouldn't Shabazian destroy GM3? Shouldn't Edmund Shabazian just destroy GM3? But look what happened. He survived round 1, round 2 submission. Mikhail's fighting nerds now. He's from Poland. He's a fraud. He's not a fighting nerd. This whole live is us arguing about GM3. We did not get mogged by Hamzat. It was the camera angle. We were more dense. That the COVID victim. Are you talking about GM3? Yeah, true, Edmund. Probably better than Mikhail also. Halftime. Let's go, bro. Let's go to halftime. I haven't smoked in 15 months, but I'll probably smoke and have a drink or two for Islam or JDM. I haven't smoked weed in 3 days. I am smoking a cigarette, but I'm pretty much done with weed, guys. I really am done with weed. Drinkus' days are numbered. Yeah, they are numbered. In 4 days, he's winning the belt. Or he's going to reclaim the belt. Drinkus got mogged so bad. Guys, DDP. And still. Rage bait. Hello, can we see your pepperoni nipples to get hype for $3.19? Drop a dono. $100 dono, I'll show my left tip. I'll show my pink fluffy nipples for $100. No, we met Hamzat and shook his hand earlier. The camera angle made him look bigger. That is true. We are much more dense. That is true. The camera angle made Hamzat look like a fucking monster. Don't dono, please. $100, bro. $500, I'll show both nips. And my left testicle. I'll do a split for 50. This is like basically my OnlyFans right here. I'll show my twat for 100. Lerone Hernandez, no. No. Hernandez is not a live dog. Get that shit out of here, bro. Alexander Hernandez is live? What? Ain't nobody trying to see a titty. I'm about that pepperoni life. Same, bro. DDP shouldn't even be champ right now. He lost to Strickland the first time. Barely. Look at the second time. Pieced him up. If DDP wins, I'll lick a pussy. Now you gotta lick a butthole. I need you to lick a butthole if DDP wins. If you guys haven't liked the live too, like the live. I appreciate it. Dana White's Contender Series was so bad I started drinking. Useless, would you slip a nip if someone don't note 100? Chase Hooper is dangerous like my mom is. Bro. And Alexander Hernandez is not dangerous at all. When was the last time he got a finish, Hernandez? Like 2019? Chase Hooper's a demon, bro. I used to make money just fading Chase Hooper. Times have changed, bro. After that Borshev fight, Sean O'Malley's the GOAT? No. Once upon a time. Once DDP wins, he says we are going to drag the COVID victim into the championship rounds. Facts. You're disgusting a butthole. What is wrong? Hey, bro, if you're that confident, Chimaev, bro. If you're that confident, it shouldn't be a problem. Prime Anderson would have slept DDP in 2 rounds. Maybe, unless he started emoting and got KO'd. Listen to you, Coach Kisser. We aren't losing Team Chimaev all day. DDP wins when pigs fly. Okay. This ain't the Wizard of Oz, bro. This is real life. What's up? What the fuck is up? Hope everybody's well. Hope you guys didn't lose too much tonight, because I know nobody won money tonight, but DDP in the 4th and 5th is plus 2,500, plus 4,000 respectfully. Those are juiced. I don't think he gets a finish, though. I do kind of think finishing ability is on Chimaev. I think finishing ability is on Chimaev, but I'm still picking DDP. DDP is and will still be your middleweight champion, useless. Facts, bro. You know the yellow brick road in Wizard of Oz? Kind of. I think I've seen the movie once. Isn't that movie from the 40s? Y'all some suckers betting on Contender. Bro, didn't you bet on Contender Series too? Oh, no, that was somebody else. Somebody else was like, go live, I have a parlay. I think it was T-Swizz. I would have bet if I could have, but I couldn't. But I literally would have bet like $10. I'm not betting money. I'm not betting serious money. Fuck that. Fuck that. So parlay DDP wins when Ray Charles can see. Bro, Ray Charles can see, bro. Is Ray Charles the piano player? If Ray Charles is the piano player, then he's definitely faking it, bro. DDP by ice deportation round 1. All right. I don't know if round 1's happening, but we have a championship mindset. Hamzat wants money. We want legacy. Shout out to Chimaev, though. Apparently Chimaev is building a fucking training camp for kids for free. That's pretty fire. He's letting kids train there for free. Who in MMA YouTube community do you want to throw hands with? You can't pick Rigo or any of his buddies? Damn it. That's really it. Who do I hate? Maybe Jacob from We Want Picks. I don't really hate him. He's just annoying. I would definitely fight this guy. Me and Johnny the Greek, we got to go 10 rounds, bro. DDP got mogged. He talked all that trash just to act so nice. Fuck it, bro. Proves cum slug got soft. The old him would have whipped those kids in training. Mr. Beast built something in Africa, but it's ruined now for racist reasons. Yeah, apparently that failed. Just like Akon's shit. MMA Joey, I don't hate him, but like I would. I'll spar Giuliano. We should do that. Raise money so me and Giuliano can spar. Inside leg kick. Bink, bink. Hamza went to DDP, shook his hand, not the other way around. And DDP tapped him on the shoulder like a son. He's like, I'll see you soon, my brother. Useless expects him to just immediately talk shit, even though cum slut is being... Bro, DDP made fun of Hamza's lips, saying, oh, he won't go to the White House. He's fucking with his head. He's like, bro, is this guy, like, cool with me? Is he not? He's still gonna sun him at the presser, and I can't wait for that presser. I love the Contender Series, bro, because we got, like, Contender Series today, press conference Thursday, the morning weigh-in show on Friday, fights on Saturday. He's still gonna sun him at the press. I already read that. Akon literally called it Wakanda. Bro, apparently Akon believes that, like, he wants to have, like, 20 wives to spread his seed. Those kind of people scare the shit out of me. DDP handled him like a Chad. Facts, bro. Tapped him on the shoulder. DDP shoulder tap was to assess range. That's true. Aspinall does that shit, bro, right? Aspinall does that. He'll put his hands on their shoulders. He's like, I bet. Bink. In all seriousness, I have a 4-leg parlay, finna round robin it and slap 300 on it. What is it? Big Ank owned Poeton. Now it's time for Hamza to prove this guy's a paper champ. DDP low-key kind of zesty. Yeah, he kisses his coaches, bro. That's terrifying. Like, I think baseball is wild how they spank each other. Kissing your coach on the lips is like a whole different ball game. How have I been live for 47 minutes? I feel like it's been like 10 minutes. Hooper, Asakura, Prates, and Murphy. That is hitting. MMA Joey's biggest stan. W stream, W background, W hat. I'm gonna go with... This guy said some of the craziest shit tonight. For this fight, guys, he literally said... This is the guy that got a round 1 KO. He said, I'm picking this guy because this guy trains with Chimaev and his odds are juiced. You gotta be kidding me, bro. I'm gonna go with the underdog because this guy is a favorite. Alright, good job, fucking dickhead. And then for this fight, he said, I'm picking this guy because a lot of favorites have won tonight. That's the betting advice we're getting on ESPN Plus. Nothing about skill, nothing about fighting style. I'm picking this guy because favorites have won tonight. Bet. We have class. Hamzat ran a crypto scam and rug pulled his fans. Why is it all the ugly, mentally ill, who are terrible parents that want 20 kids? Bro, I couldn't even imagine. Like, why would you want that? It's so much money. It's like, who's that rapper? NBA Youngboy has 13 kids. Why would you want that? It's about time middleweight gets more elite. DDP ain't him. Come on, last guy from there. I'll support other than useless. Get ready, bro. DDP's gonna be champ for a while. W headphones, W hairline. Look at this hairline, bro. I'm locked in. This shit is straight. Wink. I went gray early, but fuck it. W loud ass bugs outside. That's not low key. W wrinkle. W wrinkles, bro. There's nothing wrong with kissing our coach. It's pure respect. We still act like DDP isn't good in the big 2025. Can you imagine what DAG MMA does if Hamza loses? DDP is ass. Bro, Hamza almost lost to Gilbert Burns. Okay? Hamza almost lost to Gilbert fucking Burns. When I was a little league, we never slapped butts, just hand jobs. I feel that, bro. He makes way too many mistakes. Hamza will capitalize. In the first round, after that, smooth sailing. Now if Cum Slut loses, he also sucks. Facts. TDP is your champion. TDP wins when pigs fly. Watch pigs fly tomorrow. And I'm tailing the homie parlay as well with an additional 25. Let's go, bro. You'll respect our middleweight champion, useless. Facts. L. Gianni's or whatever the fuck is. I know. I literally can't remember his name, but today I finally like locked in and tried to get his name right. Gianni. House always wins. Facts. House always wins. ESPN Plus. Bro, whenever you could literally make a living just fading his picks. There was one night recently he went like 0 for 3. He's like, I'm going the over 1.5 because I love the, I don't know what he said. I love the number 1. Bro, you should like you're British. What? If you're trying to say I should talk like I'm British, I agree with that. I feel like my picks would hit way harder. TDP is a colonizer. He will pay. DDP is a black and white cookie. Well, if you think about it, bro cracked 13 fine shits. Who? This guy? DDP is a better representative for Africa than Izzy and Usman. That is true, bro. Marty's United States citizen. Gender bender is New Zealand. Gender bender. We are true Africans. You have class. Parlay, you know face fillers, they actually can make the jaw pop out and fill wrinkles. I will not do that. You will never see me do anything like that in my life. If I cared, guys, I would dye my hair. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm African, but I ain't no brother of your son. That was classic. I am excited for the press conference. I'm thinking DDP by a huge stick of dynamite. Facts, bro. W. Mussolini? What? There is R versus K selection theory at play. One is to create as many kids as possible. Other is less kids with more resources tends to run along racial lines. I'm not going to comment on that, but I get what you're saying. I get it, bro. Bro, some people just hate condoms. I don't get it. Like, would you rather wear a condom or put a kid through college that you didn't mean to do? If you don't want to wear a condom, anal. Parlay, what is something you like to do at the end of the day that makes you fall asleep instantly? Nothing. Smoke weed. But I haven't been smoking weed recently. So recently, nothing. I just have to pray I get tired. You just hired a degenerate gambler for what? I know, literally. Fuck both Cumshot and Diddy P. I just want cash out and eat some ass. No, not that guy, NBA Youngboy. Oh, yeah. What did you say? I forgot what you said. Oh, NBA Youngboy cracked 13. I don't even know what his baby mamas look like. They're probably baddies, though, right? Dude, I think eating ass is like eating a boiled egg with Bro, I don't understand boiled eggs. I can only eat scrambled eggs. Anything outside of that is fucking disgusting to me. I wish I wasn't like that because eggs are good for you. Disgusting, bro. Parlay, when you lack sex, it increases gray hairs. No. I don't think that's why I have gray hair. I probably have gray hair because genetics, and I probably stressed out more than I should have when I was like 24. There's apparently something you can take to reverse gray hair, but again, I don't care. You said I'm gonna unsubscribe just for that. You've been getting on my bad side lately, not wanting to eat some puss or ass. Everyone unsubscribe to useless. No, I'm kidding. This is the face I make. Sorry, someone texted me. This is the face I make if she asks for me to eat her ass. No. No, I don't fuck with... Bro, if a girl asks you to eat her ass, don't. She can't ask. If you ask, you're getting punched. I don't fuck with scrambled eggs. I like my shit running. I was cracking crazy style, and I still got a silver hair. Does that count? Yeah, exactly, bro. I've caught in, like, literally, I don't even know the number. I stopped caring. Anywhere from 50 to 60 bodies. This can't be because of that. Can't be, bro. I once used 2 condoms at once. That's crazy. Hard-boiled eggs aren't the best, but we must eat them. The we thing will never get old. It will never get old, I promise. For nutritional values, this is how champions are made. They just smell like farts, bro. It smells like eating a girl's butt, useless. Shout out halftime. Chiweewees. Yo, Chiweewees, I was thinking about this today. You turned on me yesterday, bro. We were homies. And then yesterday you were talking shit. This morning I was literally like, wait a second. Wasn't Chiweewees like chill? You were going crazy last night. Were you drunk and high? Depends on how hot she is. Exactly, bro. Exactly. To eat a girl's butt, she has to be a stripper porn star. If she's just regular, get that shit out my face. Dude, what is this? If she asks, don't. So what am I supposed to add? Eloy, what's up, chat? What up, bro? Sometime I eat raw egg. You were joking? That's fair. I remember the first time I smashed, I couldn't get it in. So she told me to use water. Yo, useless. She told me to use water. Oh my god. I'm back. I'm at the pool now. Damn. Let me know. I got you on speaker. Eat ass. Eat ass. But she needs to be clean. Yeah, nah. It's got to be fresh out the shower, bro. If you meet a girl at the club and then you eat her butt, you're disgusting. Just get out of my live stream right now. Definitely a tricky veteran move. Get it in what? People are looking at me crazy. Apparently, Useless uses water to insert his dick into vajayjays. That's what I've learned tonight. Useless goes to the sink. He puts water in his hand like it's holy water, and he rubs it. Not gonna lie, Chad, I ate ass recently for the first time in years, but she had flown out to visit me from St. Louis, and she had both ass and titties. I did what I did. As long as you didn't eat it straight off the flight, but Bro, she came to visit. You almost have to do it. Like, all right, you got on a plane. This bitch went 30,000 feet in the air to come see you, bro. Maybe even 40,000 feet. You gotta lick it, bro. My baby mama, a 10 out of 10. I'm super blessed. Yeah, my girlfriend's like a 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest. 7.5, guys. That's why she does not get her butt licked. Not club chicks are nasty, minimum 500 plus body. No, yeah, bro. I hate the club. I don't think I've ever been to the club in my life. I go there to film videos for like rappers, but you would never see me at a club just standing there with a drink, getting no buns. No one goes to the club and gets fucking buns. It never happens. They just stand there with their friends like, yeah, let me spend $500 on this bottle I could have gotten for $30 and just stand there. Everyone's trying to talk to you. The music's bumping. I'm like, I can't hear a word you're saying, bro. It was when I was hella young. Water, a great lubricant. If you don't have, bro, just spit on your hand. Just spit on her butt and just do what you do. Someone time this motherfucker. Bro, I can snack that shit, but bro, eating, what the fuck? In my defense, I said it's been like 7 years. Can we stop talking about licking butts? Every day we talk about this shit. Every day. This is an MMA channel. I should just start a licking butt channel. You need to be put on timeout for like 5 minutes. Insane rating. Max gets it. Someone in the chat, probably a library. Eating ass is not a every day, bro. We talk about this shit. It's fucking crazy. Eating ass is not a championship quality. We must be better than this. We are not desperate. My South African hammer will attract any female. I do not need to eat ass. That's fair, bro. In my defense, out of like 50 or 60 bodies, I think I've done it twice. Maybe once. Nah, I've done it twice at least. One was a MILF. The other was a raging whore. That's how you do it. I was a DJ for 8 years. I got buns. Regretful buns. A spit. The rawness of the stream. Spit is okay, let's talk about UFC 317, guys. Or 319. Let's talk about UFC 319. Would you lick Lupi Godinez's butt? I actually have seen Jessica Andrade's vagina. It's on Google. If you Google Andrade vagina, you will see her vagina. Don't do it. Spit on her butt and do what you do. Top Turo. Have y'all ever smashed a badass girl like 10 out of 10, but hitting a doggy, it smelled like booty cheese? Thankfully, no. I've heard stories of that. XXXTentacion did an interview where he literally said that shit. He's like, bro, I was hitting this girl from the back and it shit stank and I just left. Saul Poppy is going to knock out Tony Ferguson. Bro, I kind of believe that. I sadly believe that, unfortunately. What the fuck is Regretful Buns, a fat chick? I don't think I've ever had a one-night stand, have I? Maybe once? Useless, you're pissing me off right now. I'm gonna big brother you. Maybe once, bro, easily did it 10 times. Nah, literally, it's been like at least twice, no more than 3 though.
One time, never mind. No, I'll tell you the story. One time I was drunk, and this was when I was 18 years old. And this is the house I grew up in, is the house I'm at right now. I moved back here for a few months. My drunken ass decided to park the car not on this street, but the street over from mine. So I'm having sex with a girl in the car, and a motherfucker comes and taps on the window that lived in like the house across the street, because they were like, "What are you doing parking here?" And I'm literally having sex. Of course, it's my mom's friend. Why wouldn't it be, right? And of course, she tells my mom, she's like, "I caught your son having sex on the street." I still see her to this day. I'm like, "Hey, lady." Maybe once, bro, or that twice for me too, but both times. Like, why would I park anywhere near my house? And of course, we lost 10 viewers because of this. So Parley likes MILFs. Bro, I love MILFs. Oh my God. Nah, fuck that shit. Like, bro, I'm a sucker for Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern, top tier. And it's only because she's a MILF. People call Loopy hot. I don't see it. No, yeah, Loopy is... She got the nose of like a fucking Greek god. Like, I can't be doing... She has a nose like me. I can't do that shit, bro. Like, I would. Don't get me wrong. If it was like me and Loopy drunk at a party, I'm hitting that shit, but... Classic UFC 319 question. Is there only one girls fight this weekend? I think so, right? Brad's like the cheese touching, looking at Andrade. Nah, but Tabitha Ritchie, no, yeah, Tabitha Ritchie, she could fart on me, I wouldn't care. She drives me crazy with the baby shark thing. She's like, I can't stand that shit. Anything baby shark related, just get that out of my face. But I accidentally, I forgot this is here. I accidentally started the ass eating trend, but all I said was that I was gonna eat ass after cashing out parlays on Saturday. These are the questions people need to be asking media. Bro, DDP, who remembers when DDP was like, they're like, how many, who was it? Fuck. I can't remember her name. Who's the girl in the UFC? Oh, Grasso. He's like 400 Grassos. I would be like, eh. DDP is crazy. Gotta make him shower after the club, yeah. Look, bitch, you're gonna need to shower. Why? Because I'm about to lick your butt. I'm looking that up real quick. Be careful. Bro's never had a one night stand, but won't share his virginity story. Bro, I can't remember the virginity story. I can't remember if it was this one time or the other. Like, I'm pretty sure the first time might have been in this garage. But I can't remember if we had sex or not. I can't remember, bro. Regretful buns is the buns you know everyone hit, but you take your turn. Yeah, in my town, everyone kind of passed around the same girls, I'm going to be honest. So you would smash a girl and be like, I know you've smashed 3 of my friends, but guess what? It's my turn. That was gross, but I couldn't look away. You didn't have tints? No, it was my mom's car. I don't think they saw my meat, but I definitely didn't have pants on when they came to the window. But what kind of psychopath sees a car parked on their street at 1 a.m. and goes and walks up to it? Bro, that's on you. If that's what you want to do, I don't care. That's on you, bro. I don't give a shit. If I see a car come and park on my street at 1 a.m., I'm not gonna go tap on the window. Like, you're a loser. What do you think I'm doing in here? Cock block alert. Everyone's stressing me out. I've hit my vape like 47 times. I'm hitting my pink vape right now, and my jaw dropped when you said he tapped on your window and said, "Can I join?" No one said, "Can they join?" Are you picking Hamza or DDP? Finally, a UFC question. I'm picking DDP, bro. I dropped a prediction video today. If you want to see all my picks, I broke it down. Tell us both then. No. Drop a dono. $100 dono. You get both stories. But if you can't remember your first time, you've done way too many drugs. I just can't remember. Like, there was even another time where I can't remember if that was my first time. Sorry, guys. Now, if she smashed my homeboy, hell nah, I can't hit. Wish I could say the same. She is not yours. She is your turn. Exactly. Dude, you live in a white neighborhood. You can't park in front of houses and smash. It's disgusting. It was when I was younger. There was nowhere to go. When you're 18, where do you have sex? Nowhere. In a car. Same with smoking weed. You would think we would go to the park and smoke weed when we were younger. No. I'd be like, "Hey, Mom, can I borrow your car?" She's like, "Yeah." Hold this low, bro. That's not enough for a virginity story, but I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Everybody like it. Everybody like the dono. I appreciate you, Bruiser. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. You would think when we were younger we would go to the park and smoke weed. No. I would borrow my mom's car, go on an L ride and smoke that shit out, give it back to her, and then she'd be like, "Why does it smell like weed?" I'm like, "No idea. No idea, Mom." I would get the car taken away from me so many times. My dad's car, I would literally steal that shit. My dad had a company car. He's like, "You guys can't drive this." This is crazy. I don't know how I did this. My dad had a company car, and he'd be like, "You can't drive this." He wouldn't even let me drive it if he was in the car with me. So I'd wait for him to fall asleep, and then I would just take that shit. One time, I returned the car at 4 a.m., and at 5 a.m., someone knocked on the door, and he lived in an apartment building. It was the neighbor, and they were having like a medical emergency. So he took the neighbor and drove him to the hospital. If I was an hour late, he would have gone to his car and the car wouldn't have been there. I'm not gonna lie, my dad's minivan was basically the bang bus. He would go to sleep at 10 a.m., snores super loud. I'd be like, "All right, good night." Take the car. Probably never got caught either. Crazy. They probably smelt the fish in the front yard. Like, who's eating ass out here? Bro, took that shit to heart. I've had a cop knock on the door too, bro. Shake my head, no wonder. Bro, thank God that never happened to me. A cop, bro, with your pants down. Eloy, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. I'm gonna put this money to $1 million parlay. If it hits, you guys get a chunk. How about that? You have sex at the parents' house of your friends who go out of town all the time. Wait, you have sex at the parents' house of your friends. That never happened. That'd be crazy. Having sex at your friend's house. People are coming on here thinking I'm going to be talking about Contender Series, and we're talking about fucking licking butts and... whatever. Had to spoil my son. Thank you, bro. Is that my allowance? Just supporting the homies. Thank you, Ela. I appreciate it. Yeah, me too. I was parked and getting in, and a cop came up, and he was mad cool and told me to sneak her in my house and finish the deed. See, that's cops. Some cops can be so chill. Like, that's a chill cop, bro. Some cops would literally arrest you. Like, come on, bro. Don't act like you've never had sex in a car before, you fucking dickhead. There was a cop recently that got caught having sex with someone he just arrested in the back of his car. Another cop came up to him and pulled him out of the back of his own cop car. I'm a struggling artist. You know this means a lot. Word. Thank you, bro. If I was an hour late, Max's dad invented the bang bus. It's funny because he had a minivan and he didn't have the middle seats in it. There was no middle seats. So it's literally just 2 front seats and the 3 back seats. So it was literally the bang bus. First car, 2002 Honda Civic. Shit had mad puss juice stains on the seats. My first car ever was a Mini Cooper. So you know I definitely did not have sex in that shit. How do you have sex in a Mini Cooper? If your dad never found out you smashed in his car, he probably knew and never confronted you. No, there's no way. It was a company car. It wasn't even his car. His company gave him the car. He wouldn't let me drive it if he was in the car with him. On his deathbed, I'm gonna probably be like right when he's about to pass, I'm gonna whisper in his ear, like, I stole that shit. If your dad never found, I already read that. Max versus top 5 contender. Who you got and who? Max versus top 5 contender? What does that mean? Parlay, don't forget, in the UFC 5, Hamzat has his own shorts. That is true. They're kind of gay with the wolf, but whatever. Is Pico and Lerone a 5-rounder? No, it's a 3-rounder. I'm 90% sure. That'd be so weird if it's a 5-rounder. I don't even get why that's the co-main event. Why would you make that the co-main event over Prates and Jeff Neal? Geoff. I'm gonna call him Geoff. But what are the chances you and your dad both use that car for? What up, bros? What up, KZ? Bros is going to rage bait his father on his deathbed. Your company car was the bang bus. Goodbye. Real shit, I have a real good feeling about this weekend. I do too, bro. Max's dad, I love you, son. Diabolical. Don't forget to do your challenges. I don't do the UFC 5 challenges. I don't do that shit. I'm not 7 years old. Guys, tell Useless why he should eat ass. I know, trust me, I've been live for 80 minutes. Probably 40 of them have been about eating ass. Max, I smashed in the back of the company car, pops. But Murphy Pico, such a banger fight though. Probably not, man. Murphy's probably just gonna keep it safe and just be on the back foot. Nice hat. Shut the fuck up. Do you see this hairline, dick? Shut the fuck up. Why does Jeff spell Jeff? It's Geoff. Hooper, Asakura, Prates, Murphy, 4-leg. I know, I like that one halftime. Why were you not in Clown's stream? Because I was watching the Contender Series, bro. The fucking Contender Series. I watched all these fights go the distance, except one of them. I wish I knew what nowadays... Does anybody... Can you Google what nowadays is? Anybody know? I literally bought this hat 'cause it's white and red. Never heard of nowadays. Sounds like a candy. What the hell is going on, bro? I just got to remind people, just DM'd you on Insta, no Diddy. Is get it. I'm on my 4th cigarette. I feel like Giuliano. Someone get Giuliano in here, bro. I want to argue with Giuliano. Bro, you ever get bored of watching every UFC fight? No. Bro, how do you see it say 26 viewers? My shit says 18. I really don't get bored of it. Last fight I watched was Dustin and Poirier. Was Dustin? You watched Dustin fight himself? You mean Max and Dustin? I really don't get tired. I'm like super addicted to the UFC. Max and Poirier. Yeah, today Dana White Contender Series was kind of boring. But I don't get how people watch every organization. They'll watch, what is it, Ryzen, Risen, they'll watch that. They'll watch LFA, they'll watch, and they know all the names. I respect it, but I don't do that shit, bro. Only UFC, I don't care about anything else. PFL, suck my dick. I never get bored of UFC fight nights or pay-per-views. This card should be fire, bro. DDP and Shemaev is fire. I like this card. You're so sexy, bro. If you drop a $50 dono, I'll do a split. Parlay the challenges on UFC 5 are so easy, land 50, bro. But I don't win anything. They don't give me anything. Give me a free month of PlayStation internet, and I'll do that shit. Maybe he meant Justin versus Poirier. Nah, he meant Max. Sometimes I get bored, like, for the ladies fight. Yeah, like Angela Hill and Lucinda, I was falling asleep, but whatever. PFL pretty fucking lame. Now, yeah, PFL is cooked, bro. Even Dakota, she went the distance her last fight. You gotta be fucking kidding me. CSP, you gotta drop a dono, bro. $2 dono, I'll put the hat backwards. On God. Paramount Plus about to be $80 a month in 2. You are not lying, bro. You are not lying. My sexy parlay princess, give me a kiss. Bro, you can get free banners like Hamza. I don't want a free banner. I want free money. A free banner? It's like in Fortnite. My stupid friend got me addicted to Fortnite. He's like, bro, buy a character. I'm like, no. The fuck? I'd watch Contenders over the gay FL anything. It was the same, bro. The Contender Series was probably more lit than any PFL event we've ever seen. I'm broke on God. Same, bro. No one believes me I'm broke. Who would lie about being broke? I tell Giuliano all the time I'm broke. He's like, no, you're not. Why would I lie about that? Who lies about being broke? I got bills coming this week, gonna put me in the negative. Trust me, bro. I feel you. We're in the same boat. People acting like music videos are dead, bro. I used to film music videos. Shit is dead. Define broke. Not making as much as I used to. I used to have a Rolex. Let's put it that way. I used to have a Rolex and 3 cars. People acting like Paramount deal is going to stop us from pirating the fights. Nah, if they do $12 a month, I'll pay for that shit easily. CSP Clown Show, Dick Rider, you either going to drop a dono or leave. Nah, CSP can chill, bro. CSP can chill, bro. Even though he hates me. Define broke, parlay, you not. See, that's what I'm talking about. Broke is like Rigo. That is true. That's a different level of broke. Rigo has like nothing to his name except like bed sheets. That is it. That is true. That's a different level. At least I have like a job. Like Rigo probably lives off YouTube money. which isn't good. He probably makes like $200 a month. L Parlay Princes, which part? Me and Clown barely even get on. That's also true. No money. That's fugazi. Damn, bro, you really fell off. I really did, bro. I'm not even joking. I used to have an M4 drop top, a Mercedes Benz, and I had a different Tesla and a Rolex. One time I had $10,000 in cash, all hundreds. I felt like I robbed a bank. Whenever my dog would fall asleep, I would spread the hundreds out on his body. I literally have photos of it. Now, I only have $300 bills. I used to have 10,000 in hundreds, bro. It's not my fault. People stopped filming music videos. Music videos have taken a huge dive, bro. Social media ruined music videos. You know that stupid skinny white girl? Her name starts with like a J or a G. She's really ugly. She looks like an alien. But shit like that, bro, ruined music videos because you can literally just film yourself on your phone like being a dickhead and then you get mad views. People don't care about music videos anymore. What do you look like? What do you look for in a man? What do I look for in a man? They gotta look like Tuivasa, bro. Tuivasa. How many cars do you have now? I have half a car, bro. Because me and my girlfriend split the car. And my M4 was in LA. I had a car in LA. I live in New York. That's how rich I was. I had a car in a different state. I'm about to cry. How much you charge for a music video? I'll pay you for a diss track music video on someone you hate. I charge $100 an hour to film it. And then edits range from $200 to $350 depending on what you want. So usually a music video, nowadays people shoot like 2-3 hour music videos. So usually I make about $400 to $600 for a music video. And I maybe get like 2-3 a week. I used to charge more than that and I would literally have like one a day. That's how rich I used to be. It was like $700 a day, bro. A lot of edits, which was terrifying. One time I had 30 edits, like a list of 30. I'm like, bro, how am I gonna do this shit? I joined his show tonight. First thing he said was, F off, you're late. I believe it. fell off like princes. Facts. Chewy Bees, he drives a gay ass Tesla. That is true. What did he say? Oh yeah, I already read that. I don't know. Lots of new bands come out with vids, even indie bands. I should try Insane Fall Off. You're telling me, bro. I should do bands, but bands are more broke than rappers, bro. At least rappers, it's like a flex to get a video, you know? With bands, like I'll charge them $500-$600. No, like, and they have 5 members in the band. $100 each, they still can't do it. Gambled it all away? No, that's before I even bet, bro. That's before I bet. Thank God I didn't bet when I had that kind of money. Definitely would have lost that shit. Let's do it. Who do you hate? I fuck with Gio, but let's do Gio. Gio's in New York too. We could pull up and have him be a cameo in the video. What's the biggest music video you did? The biggest artist that was actually rapping in the video was probably Don Q. And ABG Neal. If you guys know ABG Neal, I basically retired ABG Neal. I shot his last 2 music videos. If you look up ABG Neal, the song, I think it's called Drake, that was one of them. And then after that, he literally retired from rapping. I closed out the show on ABG Neal. And then if you look up Don Q and Cashy Cash, that's a music video I shot too. That was a shit show though. That was just like a house party. Could barely get scenes. So that's definitely not my best work. I fuck with Geo, but let's do Geo. Yeah, that Parlay did the music video for Kodak Black. Bro, those are probably the worst rappers to shoot for because they're just like, film me fucking standing here. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. My name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm... That shit is mad funny. My name Kodak Black, but when you see me, I'm white. I fuck my white wife. Yeah, meet up with our Jenny and throw hands. Keep talking. I'm almost finished. I got you, bro. The hat looks so good on you. DDP versus Hamza, who you got? Also, how you doing? I am doing well. I am looking at... He timed him out. I'm going DD fucking P, bro. Diddy P. I'm going Diddy P. This is also, if you can find me on Instagram, Switchblade Hand Grenade. I'm on Instagram. I literally made this shirt. If you see me, I am white. DDP, me too, let's go. No. DDP, me too. I'm betting on Hamzat. That's fair, bro. It's a 50-50 fight. Come shotgun a ragdoll DDP? Hell nah, bro. Maybe, actually. I'm not confident in DDP at all. He's just my pick. I probably won't bet that fight, honestly. It's too sketchy. I probably will, actually, because DDP moneyline is... Those odds are good enough for me. It is too sketchy, that's a fact. Very sketchy fight. Very sketchy fight. I almost pick flipped. I almost pick flipped to Hamzat, but DDP by painting of a tunnel over a brick wall and having RDR crash. Hamzat by submission or DDP by something. I don't see DDP getting a finish. So I kind of like Hamzat submission or DDP points. Like, I don't picture DDP KOing him. I don't picture him submitting him. I see it going the distance. If it's DDP, it's going the distance. Safe parlay, though, I cooked up a four-leg. Drop the four-leg again halftime. Actually, I'll try and pin it. Can I pin it or no? I don't know if it's still here. But when you see me, I'm white. That's going to be stuck in my head for a while now. Thanks a lot, bro. But when you see me, I'm white. DDP is going to take Hamza down right away. Bro, that would be so crazy. That's what he should do. Just say, fuck you, I'm doing this first. Then I'm a parachute in, like, carousel and dunk on the mountain. Hamza rips a takedown from across the octagon at the bell. He's going to fake glove touch. He's going to... But when you see me, I'm white. Look at those teeth, bro. That's... Come on, man. Should I just do the whole live like this? That guy definitely eats ass. 100%. DDP KO plus 5,000 is crazy. Hamzat might even go the decision. That would be nuts, bro. That's worth betting, because what is Hamzat decision? Anybody know? What is Chimaev decision? That's got to be crazy odds, right? Imagine Diddy P TKO's cum shot. Yeah, it'd be crazy. My name Kodak, but when you see me, I am white. Y'all remember Parachute Guy in the boxing match? I don't. Johnny's teeth are whiter than the cocaine he's... He drives a drop top Corvette, so at least he be getting money. I don't know how, bro. If him and Nina Drama can get a job at the UFC, there's hope for all of us, bro. Like, it's such a random lineup. Like, yeah, let's have this guy give picks and Nina Drama show her tits, and let's just fucking bankroll. They canceled the fight, I think. I'm pretty sure it was a big fight. Oh, was it? You're talking about the guy that actually parachuted into the ring? Is that what you're talking about? Such a sketchy fight. Like, Hamza barely won against Burns and Usman. Usman came in late, noticed 2. I don't know, bro. Main event busting some parlays for sure. Nina was entertaining at the start. She's annoying now. No, yeah, Nina, I agree 100%. At first, it was like, oh, okay. Because I try not to be sexist. I'm like, all right, you know, some females in the UFC doing their thing, whatever, getting some promo. But literally now it's only about her boobs. Everything is about her boobs. Like, we fucking get it, bro. If Nina Drama didn't have tits, she would not have a job. It's crazy. It's low-key depressing. Yeah, that guy, word. I kind of remember that shit. Bro, I just put on a masterclass, Ian Gary versus Nate Diaz, 29-28 him. They should get Lauren Compton instead. I don't know who that is. This guy texted me saying there's no way in the world you enjoy fighting like that. Bro, I can't. When people message me after UFC 5, I hate that shit. Oh my God. Not gonna lie, Nina gives me Joe Schmo energy. Who is Joe Schmo? Yeah, Nina, bro, I can't do that shit anymore. The fun's over. The shit's really weird now. Just stop it. She probably has amazing nipples, but still. Show us the nipples. Her husband be recording, I know. Crazy, man. Crazy. It's kind of sad. Like, bro, why would you put your girl through that? Can't you just get a job? Because he probably doesn't work. He probably just, well, he is working because he's filming it, but stop putting decisions useless. You know Nina's tits are saggy now? Yeah, heavy on the push-up bra, right? Heavy. Heavy. Those things are crammed to her fucking chin. Bro, I won 29-28, should have been 30-27. It is true, useless. You always go the distance. How? It's UFC 5. Just finish him. They both media plants. I knew we really lost Dana when he did the collab with Jelly Bean Brain, whatever the hell her name is. Once he did that shit for Power Slap, I'm like, guys, we have fully lost Dana White. This is not the Dana White I know. I think Power Slap might not be dead in the water, but it's funny how it's not attached to Paramount. Paramount said, we don't want that shit. I got my money on KZ whooping Useless for sure. That would be a good UFC 5 fight. Yeah, my decision merchant. Useless is Marab. OF Girl Suitcase. Yeah, bro. Once I saw that, I knew we have fully lost Dana. We lost him, boys. 2015 Dana would never do this to us. We have to wrestle more. I gotta stop doing just stand and bang mode on UFC. I gotta start doing some grappling shit. Keep it on the feet. Hi man, you look like Justin Gaethje. I know people say that. I think Justin Gaethje looks like he might have special needs. He's like, whatever. Useless like Murphy. KZ like KZ is good. He would knock me out clean UFC 5. Bet. I like the New Zealand chick from Sky Sports. She's a baddie and seems to know her shit. Bro, who is the girl? There's a girl in the UFC that be doing the random, like, the last power slap thing, she was doing the fucking commentating after the fights, the slaps. Can't call it a fight. What is her name? I can't remember her name. She looks like a legit porn star. That's my future ex-wife. Thoughts on no more pay-per-views? I love it, man. I love it. I feel bad because it's not for everybody. It's only if you're in the US, which is kind of weird. But I think it makes sense because I haven't bought a pay-per-view in like 3 years. So you might as well take my money from a subscription because I'm going to pay for that. Do you know what I'd do before every UFC ranked fight? I pray it's not KZ. You eat ass. Bro, if KZ had 5 rounds, he beats me. No more pay-per-views is whack. I still want to pay 80, 90 every pay-per. All right, whatever. That's a interesting take. Who wants to pay pay-per-views? I did it, actually. For a year, I did it. Back when I was rich. See? When I was rich, I shared the wealth. And then I went poor. But when you see me, I'm white. Paige Van Zant. Oh, yeah, she can get it. She is getting her butt licked. I don't know why people pay to watch random people fight. It's UFC, bro. They're not random. Charlie, yes. Yes. My girl Charlie, bro. That's my wife. When you see me, that's my wife. Bro, Charlie can... See how excited I'm getting? Charlie can get it. That's the real Nina drama. The best decision UFC ever has made is Charlie. If you don't know who that is, don't look her up. It's my wife. I love paying for pay-per-views. This guy's telling me stop clinch spamming. I only bought 3. It's a funny story, actually, because I bought them for a year straight, and my credit card bill was just coming back as, like, Apple. It was saying, like, it was an Apple charge. So I was looking at my credit card statement, and I'm like, bro, what is this? Like, every month, Apple has charged me $80. So I literally had the charges reversed. But it's not my fault. I blame them because I didn't know what it was. I literally didn't know, swear to God. I'm like, bro, for a year straight, Apple's been charging me $80. So I got back like $800 or $900. And then it wasn't until a few months later I put the pieces together. I'm like, oh, those were pay-per-views. So I was very generous, bought the pay-per-views, had the charges reversed because I didn't realize what they were. But whatever. You should have labeled it UFC pay-per-view. 2 were Connors. That's fair. Bro peaked. My name Kodak Bap. When you see me, I'm MVP. Proud to say I've never bought a single pay-per-view. Let's go. I don't know, bro. I just love seeing the money deduct from my account. It makes you motivated. Charlie Arnold is hot. Don't you dare say that again. I feel better paying for an OnlyFans subscription than a pay-per-view. I've never done that. Never done that. We should do that, though. We should collectively do that. Like, one day I'll buy fucking Aileen Perez's OnlyFans, and I'll just leak everything to the gang. Joe Rogan coming back this weekend? He should be. I guess. I feel like I should become a UFC plant, then become the tree. I'd be balder and more red than even Dana Pink. Dana Pink. That is a crazy last name, White. Real shit, anyone saying I'm glad I never paid for pay-per-view and shit is a broke ass. I've had streams cut out. I had a stream cut out when Pereira knocked out Roundtree or KO'd him. TKO'd him. right before he did that, the stream cut out. Bro, I tried subbing him, almost got subbed round 3. That's what you get for not finishing in round 1, bro. Glad I never paid for a pay-per-view. I've never paid for OnlyFans, only look it up. Yeah, exactly. Google images. I'm not gonna lie, if that Jelly Beans girl, if she shows her twat, I might do it. Nah, I can't. I have a girlfriend. Someone do it for me. Or watch normal porn like a normal. Yeah, if you pay for porn nowadays, you might be fucked in the head. Third time UFC pay-per-view buy, it crapped out, ended up streaming. There was one time that happened, the pay-per-views were crashing. I would buy pay-per-views, but I watch alone, not a single one of my guys. I know, man. I know. I have 2 friends that enjoy UFC. It's fucking crazy. I'm like, hey, you want to come over and barbecue and watch the fights? No. All right. It's really just me, the Godfather, and Chip Chaser. That's it. It's fucking crazy. You would think more people are into UFC. It's like, how do you watch baseball and not this? I don't get it. We have like 10 minutes left, guys. 10 minutes left, and I gotta dip out of here. Of course, in true parlay fashion, my phone's dying. It's so crazy. No one likes the UFC. I one time dated a girl that liked the UFC. I'm not saying I should have kept her because I love my girlfriend, but that is so lit when you find a girl that actually cares about UFC. If I didn't have a girlfriend, I would try and snag Corey, the better girl Corey. She's a little too young for me, but I hope she's not watching this right now. But I'm wifed up, guys. It's over. On X, if you OnlyFans woman text you on X, she gives you a sample. Ooh, useless. Useless doesn't lick butts, but he knows the sneaky links on X. All right. Free sample like Costco. My name Parlay Princess, but when you see me, I'm white. None of my homies watch UFC like that either. I practically forced my friend. Yeah, same, bro. Some of my friends, I'm like, you're gonna come over. I don't care. And then when they leave after 4 fights, I'm like, you're staying till the end. They still leave, but I always try and get popcorn and share the same popcorn. We connect hands while we watch for the same popcorn. But no one likes pay-per-views near me. Yeah. Glad you never paid for a pay-per-view. I technically haven't either because all the charges got reversed. I bought them for a year straight just to support the fighters. That's how fucked in the head I was. Rather pay for a pay-per-view than OnlyFans? I'm the opposite. I sharded at work. What now? Yeah, you're fucked, bro. They're gonna smell that shit. But Jelly Bean already got leaked on Reddit. Damn it. About to search it up tonight. Steve O's in the chat. Holloway versus Diaz, BMF. Bro, Diaz is not a BMF candidate. Like, he is. He's a badass motherfucker, but he's not like a BMF belt holder. Some of my homies are into it. My girlfriend likes it now, too. That's sick, bro. My girlfriend hates this shit. I'm like, babe, there's fights on Tuesdays now. She's like, the internet is undefeated. That's a fact, bro. Shout out the internet. OnlyFans better than corn. It's fire on Reddit. If we can get rid of pay-per-views by 2026, can we make OnlyFans free? I can't wait till OnlyFans crashes. Everything goes boop, 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 and then it goes. I can't wait for OnlyFans to crash and burn. All these random whores making like $5 million a year. That one girl, bro, the fucking Bop House, whatever the hell it is, they make like 40, 50 million a year. That is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. That's fucking crazy. Feels pointless spending 80 just for myself. It is fire. If your friends come over and they all throw in 20, I'm cool with that, but I got gas money to worry about. Word. Facts, bro. You have only 2 real friends. Facts, at least with OnlyFans, you can FaceTime. You can't FaceTime Taporia, but you can FaceTime fucking Jellybean, bro. Nothing wrong with streaming the fights, just trolling. I do like NFL, played football myself, but come on. I played hockey for 10 years, but I still can't really watch hockey. It just gets boring. Nothing gets me excited like UFC does. You know when you go to Olive Garden, you share the same spaghetti and kiss? Never done that in my life, bro. Olive Garden is so ass. Olive Garden sucks. I can make better pasta and I don't even fucking cook. But when you see me, I'm winning. Hear me out, MVP, Carlos, Diego, Lerone, Murphy. Yeah, those are all my picks. MVP, Prates, Diego Ferreira, Lerone Murphy. Those are all my picks. Plus 530 is crazy. Might have to put 50 on that bitch. I would be embarrassed talking to a random bitch that I paid to talk to, and I'm not even gonna. Yeah, she's there just like with her boyfriend. Can we speed this up? If Aileen Perez talks to her fans, I'm signing up, bro. Like, show me that butthole once. Bro, I've had me and the homies crash on the couch over boring fights. I fell asleep on my dog's dog bed one time. I had my homies over and they were all on the couch. I'm a good friend, so I slept on the dog bed. Actually, that was the first DDP and Strickland fight. DDP and Strickland won. I fell asleep on my dog's dog bed. Reverse the charges. Bro, it's their fault. Why would it come up as apple.com? Like, come on, bro. Tighten up. I'm a little behind here. Let's see what we got. You know what's crazy though? Like, OnlyFans girls are pretty chill. I know a girl in real life that does it. She asked me to film. Bro, one time my hand has been in an OnlyFans account. I had an ex-girlfriend that started doing OnlyFans after we broke up, and she was telling me that guys prefer to see a guy's hand. So I will never show my dick, especially not for free. But I literally like filmed it from my point of view of me like spanking her or something. I don't know if she ever put it out, but that did happen. You know what's crazy though? Like, OnlyFans girls are pretty chill. I know a girl. So if you see my hand on OnlyFans, I'm sorry guys. She asked me to film, but I have a yeah, you will never see my dick on there, but you wake up and it's over, Diaz is cooked. Unless you better eat some puss or ass before 2026. Oh, useless. Useless. You have to suck a dick or eat a butthole from a girl. Which one do you prefer? Go. What's easier, to get your girl into UFC or anal? Probably UFC. I might screenshot this and put that on Instagram. Brendan Shaw silenced him. That is true. Diaz. Bro, I used to get 80 wings from Wingstop every pay-per-view. The guys come over, half-ass, watch, eat all the wings, and leave before me. That's fucked up. I try and get my friends to come over with barbecues. I'm like, hey, you want to have a barbecue and watch UFC? I'm 2 for 2 on barbecue profits. I did one barbecue for the France card and I won 1,200. And I did a barbecue recently when I hit that long shot parlay. It was $5 to win 280. Barbecues, cheat code. OnlyFans women deserve a chance. OnlyFans lives matter. Is it free? Halftime, not unless. Who's Camilla? Is that one of the Bop House girls? If that's the black-haired girl, I fucking hate her. I can't stand that girl. MVP, Carlos, Diego, Ferreira, Lamar Murphy, parlay. I already read that. Sophie Rain, we need parlay to collab with Godfather again. Facts. I'm gonna get him to do a YouTube one, promise. Olive Garden, lasagna, frita is so good. I only fuck with Olive Garden because the unlimited breadsticks, that's it. That Lil Tay stuff is absolutely demon. Bro, I could never watch Lil Tay naked. I've already seen her as like a 7-year-old. I feel like a pedo. Can't do it, bro. Eating Prez's buttholes all over the internet. Unfortunate face. Nah, I've seen it. One of you guys told me to look it up and I did. Scarred me for life, bro. Scarred for life. That shit is brown. You're discussing parlay. That's a sin to be on an OnlyFans video. I don't know if she put it out, but I definitely filmed that shit. Do you know what a dominatrix is? Yeah. Yeah. I used to fuck with this girl who did OF, but she drank like a fish. Bro, that's what this girl was. She was a dominatrix. Oh yeah, now you're fucked, bro. If you talk to a dominatrix, you're done, bro. If you talk to a dominatrix, you will get your ass beat. Pause, you're gay. If that's the option, obviously kiss the cheeks. Fancy though. Pinky ups. RDR beats DDP. Maybe, man. It's possible. Bro, we got some debauchery in the chat. Let's go. I'm shy, but I'm also a bandit. Parlay, you should have bet Hamzat with Gio. Nah. Or a pirate. I should have done MVP over Cannoneer, because he's on Cannoneer. Hey, can you guys come over for this barbecue so my parlays hit? Literally, I literally be doing that shit now. I'm like, bro, come over, bro. This shit's gonna hit. You think DDP being disrespected? A little bit, but I get it. I get why he would be. I get why he's an underdog. It's fucking Chimaev, bro. He's got no mustache. He should win this. The owner of the Bop House, the dark-haired, blue-eyes girl, yeah, I can't stand her, bro. She always sits with her legs open. Every interview, her legs are like fucking this. And she has like 4 Lamborghinis. I don't even find her hot. I don't get how like she makes millions of dollars. I don't get it. The Sophie Rain girl, I get it. The other girl, what's her name? The other girl is kind of a baddie. What's her name? Not Sophie Rain, but the other fucking idiot. Look at this zesty looking motherfucker. What's good? What up, bro? Is anyone gonna get Paramount Plus or still gonna? Nah, I'm gonna get it. Because I already paid for ESPN Plus. I just gotta cancel that shit and get Paramount. We're on 9%, guys. Once the phone dies, we're out of here. If you want a woman to beat you never. If you want a woman to beat you never had a father. Yeah, that dominatrix shit, I will never understand that. Never. I'll subscribe for the movies. That is true, you get movies too. Are you one of this anti-brown butthole? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Just make sure you wipe. Or MTV Cribs was lit. MTV Cribs was lit, but the whole thing was fake. I don't know if you guys knew that. MTV Cribs was completely fake. That's why every time they showed an empty fridge, it wasn't because they were always like, yeah, I'm just never home, so my fridge is empty. That's not the reason. The crib was rented. Justin Gaethje in here. You guys already know. But once it's a pay-per-view, I will close Paramount and go to Pirate Stream. As bad as fuck, bro. So is Ice Spice. Ice Spice is bad. Camilla, very regular. Camilla looks like every other girl in the world. Not the Chinese one. Who's the other one with the fat ass? Not blonde. She's like Hispanic with black hair. It's not Sophie Rain, it's the other girl. I feel like her name starts with an A. Aisha? No, that's Giuliano's girlfriend. Maybe her name is Aisha, actually. I don't know. Bro, I work 667. I'm barely making it. What the hell does that mean? 667? What the fuck? Yeah, the Camilla chick is the most overrated. Don't like her personality. Yeah, no, she's a little bitch. I need someone to jump her. I need like 4 Bop House members to just jump her ass. Partly, we need a 24-hour stream. Hell no. Hell no. The fact Sophie Raines says she's a virgin and religious. Oh my god, bro. Don't even bring that up. They're all like, I'm a virgin. No, you're not, bro. Shut up. Shut up. You're not a virgin. So was my mom. She found God 78 bodies later. You'll parlay, will you join the tourney? So in order to qualify for the Mecca, you have to pass the first tourney. Don't ever say tournament like tourney. Don't ever do that again. They were asking for you. Is Clown doing the Mecca? Is that happening? I don't even know what the Mecca is. I know it's like a game show, but I don't know anything about that shit. Jersey Shore was lit. Jersey Shore was lit. The first one. Holy D. Alina Rose? I don't know her name. You're talking about Alina Rose. She's tall. I don't know her last name. There's literally only like 4 of them. It's not fucking Sophie Rain. It's not the stupid black-haired bitch. It's the other one with the fat ass. Come on, guys. Like, I just got done building a shed with my dad. Was it tedious? Yes, I'm happy that's done and looks good. Let's go, bro. If you can build shit, you're probably way ahead of most males. Like, I feel like a lot of guys can't build shit, can't fucking change a tire. Alina Rose, she's tall. My childhood crush were Megan Fox and Angelina Jolie. How about you, Parlay? Childhood crush. I don't know their names. That's my issue. Like, I can think of some, I just don't know their names. But Angelina Jolie was a... Megan Fox, too, was definitely a baddie. Then she fell in love with MGK, and I lost every single speck of respect I had for her, bro. I hate MGK more than this guy. I hate him. She's bad too, but she got a BBL. That is true. She has a BBL, right? Fucking bitch. Jersey Shore is what the MMA community is today. Oh, 6. Okay, got you. Megan Fox, don't got a BBL. Nah, not Megan Fox. All right, pound for pound rankings. Number 1, Alina Rose. 2, Sophie Rain. 3, Camilla. 4, Aisha. Haley Rose? Bro, I feel like Aisha is the one I'm talking about. I feel like Alina Rose is not the one I'm talking about. Yo, bro, when are we getting another Cheeks review? Chill. Yeah, it's the mecca. Nature is better. Natural is better than plastic. Yeah, definitely. I'm an electrician. Electrician is good because that craft will never die. Like AI cannot replace an electrician. Why don't you line the word tourney? Tourney. You sound like a Bop House member. Tourney? Soccer tourney? I got some good friends. I can ask for advice. Jenna Ortega, my childhood crush. Yeah, she can get it. Have y'all seen in the UFC ring card girls? Jenny Andrade's ass. The only ring girl I find hot is that black girl. They're all hot, don't get me wrong, but that black girl can get it. The thing I don't get about the Bop House is they all joined of when they turned 18 and their entire family is cool with it. Makes you think it's because they make millions. Trust me, I'm on your side, but I can also get why they're just like, fuck it, do whatever you want. I want another Lamborghini. We're on 5%, boys. 5%, then it's over. Phone is on 5%. If Kelly Kaposki, or Topanga aren't your... Oh, yeah, Topanga, bro. Topanga could fart in my eye and I wouldn't care, bro. Trade brotherhood is a real thing. Facts, bro. Easy Hams out this weekend, right? I am going DDP, but I'm so torn, bro. It's 50-50. I don't really care who wins. I'm going DDP, but I get it. Nah, she's a blonde Brazilian. I need to get this Bop House thing squared away. Is Aisha the one that had the braces? And she always does like... That drives me fucking crazy when they do this thing. Kelly Kapowski is from Saved by the Bell. I can't remember what she looks like. Oh yeah, wait, do I? I feel like she was on the level of Topanga, right? This is going to sound really weird, but you look exactly like my taint hair. It's fair, bro. It's fair. I'm not going to sleep at night because that comment, but whatever. Dana hated tonight so much. Bro, that was so fucking funny. I was so excited to watch Dana crash out. He's like, I don't know if you've ever seen this fucking show before. Anyone putting the main event on their parlay this weekend? I probably will, but barely. Parlay, if daughter wanted to do OF, why do I feel like you wouldn't care as long as you make millions and you could spend it on parlays? Nah, I'm not. If my daughter had a OnlyFans, my parents were really good at letting me do whatever I want, like not forcing me to do stuff, just like kind of guiding me in the right direction. So I kind of have to live on how my parents raised me, which is like, when you're 18, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna support you, but I secretly don't have to like it. So that's kind of how I live. Like if my daughter turned 18, maybe it's one of those things like you can do OnlyFans, but you're moving out of my fucking house. Maybe it's one of those things. But I'm not money hungry. That's why like the fucking Conor McGregor and his wife thing drives me crazy. Like she lets him do whatever he wants because he has a fucking yacht. Like I don't believe in that shit. I do have some morals, believe it or not. I feel like life isn't fair always to me, but your bad days define you more than good, so take the good with the bad. That is true, bro. Life is fucking weird. Life is a roller coaster. Just gotta strap in for the ride, boys. No, bro, you need authority. You can't let that shit slide. bro, if she's 18, like, legally you can do whatever you want. It's like my parents and tattoos. I couldn't have any piercings, no tattoos, but my parents always said when you turn 18, you can do whatever you want. I do think 18 is too young because kids' brains aren't fully developed. So I think that you have to be a little careful. Like at 18, maybe guide them a little more, but you don't want your fucking kids to hate you because they're going to do it regardless, you know? My kids aren't doing that shit at 18 living in my house. I read that like a parent. My kids aren't doing that shit at 18 living in my house. And they aren't leaving. That's fair. I get it, guys. I get it. It's weird. You have to guide them. You have to push them along the journey, but you can't keep them in a tunnel. I don't have any kids yet, though. Same. Hopefully, I have all sons. I don't want any little slutty daughters, please. No gay sons, please. I won't be strict, but I won't be a pussy parent either. Yeah, facts. Like, if I do have a girl, her boyfriend will have to spar me. Is artificial intelligence a concern? Do you think people are going to become more dependent on technology at the sacrifice of humanity? Yes, definitely. 100%. 100%. You can tell by how much a woman has went through by how soulless her eyes are. Yeah, bro. If no offense to anybody that has a girlfriend with black eyes, but if their eyes are black with no color, be careful. That's what I've learned. Every girl that I've met with black eyes is fucking psychotic. You have to guide them, build trust, become your daughter's best friend, and she will make better choices than bad. That is true. By then, OnlyFans is going to be fucking cooked, so I'm not even worried about that shit. By then, we'll have something way worse to worry about. Teach daughter's boyfriend a real lesson. Facts. Hit with a fucking elbow. What if your daughter's boyfriend is a 6'6" black guy? You're sparring him? Duh. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's cheating. Different weight classes, but whatever, bro. What if your daughter's a mud shark? Oh, God. Fuck it, bro. As long as he's not a rapper. Will I spar and fight for real? So yeah, I don't care about height or race. That doesn't play much a factor. Who are you betting on this weekend? So I'm not going to tell you right now because my phone's going to die. But I dropped a prediction video today you can check out. And then throughout this week, I'm going to keep dropping betting videos. So I'm going to do like a safety parlay video. Friday, you can expect a official, legit, 100% betting prediction video. These are all my picks. And then with that, I'll include some bets too. Maybe I'll include some psychopathic parlays like I usually do. Some nice little 10-13 legs. It said F it like Hulk Hogan. Electrician Man, Apprentice 3, third year, but I've coded and programmed stuff in the amateur. That's cool, bro. Fuck it. It's a good craft. I like the safety parlays, bro. Thank you. Yeah, one of them hit last week. My safety parlay last week was all money line. It was Urseg, which was sketchy, Gabriela Fernandez, and Jocelyn Edwards. And then I included the Elijah Smith fight no distance. Good night, parlay, princess, my handsome son. Thank you for my allowance, Father. Thank you, Bruiser. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm going to spend it wisely on a fucking Twix bar. All right, guys, I got to slide out of here. I appreciate y'all for being here. I will drop another video tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow will be the safety parlay video. Any bets I almost made, I would have lost, so gun shy. Yeah, my phone's about to die, so I can't do any bets right now, but this week you will see bets. And prediction video came out today. Check that out. Fuck Battlefield 6. Get that shit out of here. I appreciate you guys. Let's get it. Let's eat. But don't eat ass. Peace.